it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Now here's Jones. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Richardson outside. Pass to Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Jones, no one around him. Misses the 3. For 3, Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Pelicans leading by 6. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Valanciunas, good.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score with the best, but he also can facilitate.
Timeout called by the Kings. There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. On the wing, Barnes. Goes back up. And Sabonis lays it up and in. Sabonis has got 6.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
Back to Richardson. Ingram outside. Buries it from 3-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
Pelicans leading by 8. It's Ingram on the wing. Back to McCollum. Pass to Ingram. Inside. Nance. And then slams it in.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here. Possibly over before it began.
For 3, Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Jones, no luck. Here's Fox. Over in the corner, Barnes. Off target from outside. It's been all about Jonas Valanciunas for the Pelicans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got the Kings 14. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Here's Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Josh Richardson with an athletic play at the rim. It's all about making sure you get a quality look, and that's one.
A drive by Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pelicans leading by 7. To the inside. Here's Ingram. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
Murray outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Pass to Barnes. In the corner, Murray with it. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Out to Ingram. Richardson outside. Back to Ingram. And stolen by Murray. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And Jones pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Back to Valanciunas. Down low. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Herter on the wing. Murray left side. Outside, Fox. Here's Herter. His three-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Asserting his will offensively. Valanciunas taking over.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Sacramento making a switch here. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Pass to Ingram. Back to McCollum. Now Ingram. It's Richardson on the wing. New Orleans moving it around. Clock is at 3. Here's Jones. Here's Valanciunas. And the basket is good. And now a 12-point Pelican lead.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Bounce pass Herter. Pass to Wiles. Shoots the 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Jones with it. Richardson outside. Launches it. Out to Ingram. Takes the 3. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Jones. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend. And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to this game than threes and dunks.
On the wing, Barnes. Pass to Wiles. Shoots over Ingram. That one wide left.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. They trail by 18. To end the drought, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And for a player of his size, Fox is not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets. And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
To the paint. Here's Ingram. And slammed up by Ingram.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And McCollum with the slam.
And that's how you start the fast break. Josh Richardson forcing the turnover. He did that in college, and he's doing it now.
Herter on the wing. Pass to Wiles. Launches a 3. They get it again. Right side, Fox. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
McCollum outside. Back to Ingram. Kicks it out to McCollum. Pass to Richardson. Shoots over Herter. Richardson, no luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Barnes can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
It'll count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. New Orleans on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. McCollum with the ball, now guarded by Fox. Sweet move. And Nance with the layup. Nance has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Pelicans. To the middle. Sabonis, no good. New Orleans leading by 22. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
And here now the Kings.
After spending almost a decade in Portland, McCollum has adjusted well to playing in his new surroundings.
You know, GA, he's a fantastic player when he's out on the floor. Missed a lot of games over the last 3 years. But when he's feeling right, he is a nightmare to defend.
Barnes outside. Trying to find Fox. Gets it to him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. That's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's McCollum. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Here's Nance. Back to Jones. Holmes with the steal. Herter on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pelicans leading by 22. Jones up top. McCollum right side. Pass to Nance. Pocket 4. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Nance has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Kings. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Back to Mitchell. Wide open look here for Murray. Again, the miss by the Kings. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's McCollum. He goes up again. Nice D from Sabonis. Barnes outside. They need this one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
With his size and explosiveness, you get the feeling Barnes could live at the line. It's all about creating contact.
Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. They double-team McCollum. Nance down low. Here's Murphy, and he uses the glass on the layup. Murphy's got his first points of the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And guys, we see more of this every year. Sabonis looking for his own offense. Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Inside, shoots, and that one is off. Nance with some nice D. New Orleans leading by 20. On the wing, Nance. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Smitty, the talented Larry Nance, has a very complete game, doesn't he?
He does. He does a little bit of everything for this team. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Kevin, he's such an excellent role player.
The Kings trail by 21. Pass to Davis. Back to Monk. In the corner, Murray with it. Off target with his 3.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Richardson outside. Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Mitchell outside. And Davis wide open. He shoots. And the dunk by Lamb.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Murray outside. From outside the arc, Nance with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Murray for three.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
How about the confidence from Brandon Ingram? Knows what it takes to knock that one down.
The three from Davis. With the putback. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Outside, Jones. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Len. Nice deep from Valanciunas.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
And that one's good. Ingram.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
Mitchell outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it out to McCollum. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game.
The Kings, 28.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now Fox. Pass to Medu. Outside for Murray. From the arc. Valanciunas grabs the board.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That little pump fake from Valanciunas can be deadly. The defender had to respect it.
Valanciunas hits them both. And here are the Kings now. Back to Fox. Pass to Murray. Outside Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Edwards got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Valanciunas. Count that one.
He usually shoots a high percentage in the paint, and on that play, Valanciunas got it done.
Over in the corner, Edwards. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their number one option right now.
Edwards looking it over. The kick out to Fox. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Here's McCollum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Keegan Murray. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Sacramento again missing. Ingram with it. To the inside. Valanciunas.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. McCollum outside. Tipped away. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
The wide open look here for Fox. And a miss there on the triple. And the Pelicans with the possession. They're on a 16-6 run. The shot's good from Hayes.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
The first one falls. So both teams changing it up here. And Edwards drops them both. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Ingram outside. Baseline try. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Blocking foul called on Josh Richardson. Second personal foul. Second team foul. In for the Kings, Harrison Barnes.
Outside, Fox. And stolen by Richardson. Ingram wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Ingram's got 12 points here in the second half.
You must chase Ingram off the three-point line. He's too dangerous of a threat to hit a triple.
Pass to Hernangomez. And finish off by Hernangomez.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Temple. Down low. And finished off by Hernangomez.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ingram with the steal. And slam dunk by Ingram.
The production from Ingram just keeps getting better and better. A guy who knows how to get buckets.
Got a hand on it. There's the drive. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Brandon Ingram.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Here's Herter. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. There's the call on Kevin Herter. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. To the paint. Here's Hernangomez. The shot, no good. Nice D from Sabonis. Murray outside. Herter on the wing. Back to Murray. Offensive rebound. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
The determination from Barnes. He never gives up on the offensive glass.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Ingram. The three. Rebound by the Kings. For three, Murray. He can't get that one. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were
hanging both of my legs out. Like, what's up? I got stakes and they too high now. I can't. I like girls that's down to earth. I don't take L's, I give them out and I chuck them up. First listen, they hearing like what the 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got.
Then you just earned some VC.
You know what, Alexis? Let's give the people a chance to earn some more VC.
All right, we're gonna take it up a notch. Which NBA team drafted Kawhi Leonard?
Ooh, this is a good one. Was it the Clippers, the Pacers, the Spurs, or the Raptors? We won a couple titles with those teams. Let's see if we can do it this year. But who drafted him? And if you guessed the Pacers, then you just earned yourself some more VC.
As the unofficial coach of Team 2K TV, a role which I appointed myself to, congratulations Alexis, I've recommended that they take a look at their builds and make some adjustments.
Well, we realized that our coach has a losing record with us, so we started thinking, hey, maybe it's the same for you. Maybe it's time for something new, a new build perhaps? So we reached out to one community member that is an expert in creating builds. Joe knows. Season 5 is here, and it's time for Team 2K TV to create some new builds to hopefully beat you, the community. So who knows builds better than anyone? Joe knows. Joe, welcome back to 2K TV.
TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like King's back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down, they I'm back there doing jack dance like back, baby. Hey, turn me up a bit. Turn me up some. Yeah. Ooh, hey, look. They're like, ain't no way he back. I'm back. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Who that? Sharper than Target's teeth when I ride these beats at a level they ain't never gonna match. Yeah. Too quick, run it up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that bag. And I know they said that it wouldn't be Jack. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Cause I can't stand half these cats. Grind all week and I hardly sleep. Forget cat and sheep, I wanna count this cash. Can't quit now, can't look back. Stay on a mission until I get that back. If I say it, you best to believe it. Couldn't nobody beat this. Work putting food on the table, but I don't serve no customer pizza. Nerve hit us up for a feature. Yep, you know what it is. Pick up the pen and the pad, put tweet on the map and rap, and now we up in this. I'd rather be up on my than be. Had enough of all the time, now I see the bigger picture. I can't be bitter and bitter though. Got a plan way bigger than that, cause we never really was rich, bro. We had to spend every dollar we had. I ain't never going back. Do or die, no cap. I never slack. I be tired all the time. Bags under my eyes till I get the cash. I ain't never going back. Do or die, no cap. I never slack. I be tired all the time. Bags under my eyes till I get the cash. Thought it wasn't all that. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Who that? Sharper than Target's teeth when I ride these beats at a level they ain't never gonna match. Too quick, run it up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that back. And I know they said that it wouldn't be Jack. Guess again, yeah, best pretend to play dead cause I'm ready to attack. Cause I can't stand half these cats. Grind all week and I hardly sleep. Forget counting sheep, I wanna count these cash. Can't quit now, can't look back. Stay on the mission until I get.
New Orleans, land of the Pelicans, in a fine Western Conference battle at the New Orleans Arena. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. It's Ingram on the wing. Plays it up and banks it in. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Now here's Ingram. Kicks it out to McCollum. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Kings. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Ingram. Let's send it across the court to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Mike Brown. David.
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Murray, no good.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Valanciunas, good.
Well, Valanciunas extending his range more and more and getting more consistent. He can knock him down.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Fires for three. The shot that time not on target. So the Kings will take it the other way. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
Now here's Ingram. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Richardson. The putback. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
You know, big guys like Valanciunas have spent a lot of time in this league understanding where the ball is going to come off of that rim on a miss. He was in great position that time.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. The Kings trail by 7. Murray outside. Pass to Herter. Back to Murray. They need this. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
For three.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Here's Ingram. The shot off that time. Murray with the defensive effort. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. He goes up again. And it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
Pass to Barnes. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Right side, Fox. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Fox. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Wide open look here for Murray. Offensive rebound.
And just to contest, a big man like Valanciunas putting a hand up makes that shot incredibly difficult.
McCollum outside. Back to Jones. Launches a three. And the Pelicans get it back. 4 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Kings. Trailing by 4.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A creator indeed. And the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
At the elbow, it's Valanciunas. And the New Orleans Pelicans with another turnover here. Here's Fox. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Herter. In the corner, Murray with it. 3-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. 8 points for Keegan Murray.
And it's such a strong part of what Sabonis brings to the game. Quality passing. Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now, here's Fox. It's stolen by Jones. Richardson outside. Kicks it out to McCollum. And he drives in. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, he's just so good as C.J. McCollum at when to put the ball down on the floor and penetrate to the inside.
Barnes outside. Clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. And misses it off the right side of the rim. To the inside. No good from Valanciunas.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Sabonis. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And New Orleans gets called for the foul.
Sabonis, such a fantastic prospect. A guy you think is going to play 10 or 12 years in this league. And a good job there getting contact and getting to the line.
And Sabonis drops them both. The Pelicans trail. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. McCollum outside. Here's Valanciunas. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. To the paint. Here's Herter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Kings lead by 3. Kicks it out to Richardson. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Kings ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And Jones has it in the corner. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
In the corner, Herter with it. Murray outside. Back to Herter. Takes a three. That one, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Murray, good.
3 points.
Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Jones, no luck. Sacramento leading by 4. Herter on the wing. Back to Fox. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Barnes getting to the inside. He sees that the defense is closing in, and he still takes the hit.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Well, a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
In the corner, it's Ingram. Knocks down the 3-ball. Ingram's got 5.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
Kings leading now by 3. Pass to Herter. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Takes the 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Ingram left side. Richardson outside. Pass to Valanciunas. An easy 2 points on the layup. And now just a 1-point Sacramento lead.
Valanciunas moving very well right there, able to slip by the defender, get a little contact. It's not enough. He still gets the finish.
And Valanciunas has got the ball here for New Orleans. Ingram outside. Kicks it out to McCollum. Down low. Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And I know Valanciunas can be an enforcer on both ends of the floor, but right now it's all happening on the offensive end.
Outside, Fox. Here's Herter. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so it's New Orleans with it. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And the basket by McCollum. And now it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Outside, Fox. The kick out to Barnes. No good that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. Pelicans leading by 3. Ingram attacking. Misses from short range. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Inside. Here's Lyles. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
That's a strange trip, because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Pass to Len. Shot from 12. Fox, no good. New Orleans in the lead. .139 left to play here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. When it comes to teams that have struggled in recent years, the Kings come to mind, and those recent years actually extend out a lot longer than anyone wants to admit. It's just been one tough season after another.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The shot by Monk is no good. Ingram with it. Now guarded by Fox. Outside, Jones. A 3 from McCollum. Sacramento grabs the miss. .32 seconds left in the first half. Fox, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Pass to Valanciunas. Off on the layup. The Kings trail by 3. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Ingram left side. No good from Valanciunas. It's been all about Jonas Valanciunas for New Orleans. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. Back right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now McCollum. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
Well, he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
Sabonis, no good. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the Pelicans. It's a 5-point game. And they pick up 2. McCollum's got 6 points.
CJ has always had that uncanny ability to just land on his feet, kind of like a cat. He absorbs that contact and completes the play.
A shot by Sabonis, nobody around. A shot, no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Barnes. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's McCollum. 6 points for him. Here's Fox. Some solid defense from Ingram. New Orleans leading by 5. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Sabonis, high post. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Sabonis is a guy you have to watch closely in terms of how relentless he is. Trying to get in there, mix it up, play physical. He just never stops fighting.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
New Orleans moving it around. Kicks it out to Jones. In the corner, Nance with it. A 3-ball. Jones, no luck. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
It's stolen by Davis. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And so it's New Orleans with it. McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Pass to Hernangomez. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Sabonis, and it's blocked.
It's not with extreme athleticism that really gets to that shot, but the anticipation and the timing, those help.
And he gets the bucket.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Davis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Back to McCollum. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Kings trailing. Mitchell looking it over. Davis gets a wide open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. On offense, here are the Pelicans. It's Jones on the wing. Back to McCollum. Outside, Jones. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's the break. Here's Murray. That shot off. Good D by Jones. It's a close game here in New Orleans. Here's Hernangomez. Can't cash in from close range.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core, and with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And the Kings making a change here. In the corner, Murray with it for the lead. And it goes for the 5th time, and 10 shots for him this game. 3rd quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's Valanciunas. Again, New Orleans turns it over.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Here's Herter. In the corner, Murray with it. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
To halt the run. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Valanciunas, a mountain of a man out there, and that catches up with the matchups defensively.
It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a 3 in his first 5 years in the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
For 3, Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas from the arc. And the Pelicans miss again. Sabonis inside. Murray surveying the D. Back to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
Ingram outside. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Ingram. Here's Alvarado. 5 on the clock. Richardson gets a wide open look. And again, no good by New Orleans. And here is Murray. On the wing, Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Murray, no good. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. The Kings on top, ending the 3rd quarter with a tremendous 17-5 run. We're going to step aside for just a second. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Sacramento leading by 5. And here is Fox. Kings moving the ball around. In the corner, Murray with it. Barnes right side. 4 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barnes has got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Kings. Here's Ingram. Driving in. No good with the layup. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Sacramento. Now, here's Fox. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Sacramento?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Barnes so good at getting to that area on the floor and then making sure it counts.
Here's Ingram. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
I know one thing the Kings wanted to focus on this season, and Brent, that was defense.
Well, they're a team that's been at the bottom of the league on the defensive ratings for quite some time. And one way to remain competitive is to bring your defensive intensity on a nightly basis. It's going to be a point of emphasis for this new coaching staff to get these guys on board.
to Alvarado. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Keegan Murray.
Ingram adding more muscle and a little more moxie each and every year.
Both free throws good for Ingram. I'm taking a look at the Pelicans. Lots of talent have come through that program over the years, and they're loaded now.
Yeah, they've brought in some talent. They've done a good job in the draft and trying to find ways to hold on to these guys, along with having a healthy Zion. If all that comes together, it's definitely going to help their chances to be more competitive.
Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Len's shot is off. Pelicans trailed by 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steady as can be. Talk more, Brent, about what Jonas Valanciunas means to the game.
Truly the definition of consistency. Jonas Valanciunas averaging double-digit scoring for 11 straight seasons and a double-double the last 4. That's the epitome of a guy who does the dirty work and produces.
Back to Fox. Down low. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Alvarado. Nance outside. To the middle. Fox with the steal. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Timeout called by the Kings. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And the Kings making a change here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. To the wing on the left. For 3, Murray. They get it again. Barnes. It's tipped. They retain possession. Pelicans trailed by 6. Pass to Valanciunas. And Jones has it in the corner. A 3-pointer, no good. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Herter on the wing. To the inside. Here's Barnes. Off target at the rim. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Some rookies take time to get acclimated to the NBA. But that was not the case with Herbert Jones.
Yeah, Herb started his 2nd game in the league, and for a 2nd-round pick to make that immediate of an impact is pretty rare in the NBA. He did play all 4 years of college ball, but he came in the NBA ready to rock.
Murray outside. Back to Fox. Sacramento moving it around. Murray outside. 5 to shoot. No good on the triple.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Sacramento leading by 5. Outside, Fox. On the wing, Barnes. Fox with it. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
Good on the second free throw. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ingram. McCollum outside. Offensive rebound.
Big bucket from the big man as Valanciunas knocks it in.
Now Fox. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. And that'll be his third foul so far. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Timeout called by the Kings. They're ahead by 4. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the fourth. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. A pass to Fox. In the corner, Murray with it. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. It goes on C.J. McCollum. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here's Ingram. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Keegan Murray.
Well, when Ingram is this aggressive offensively, the refs notice it too.
He's able to hit the second one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
On the wing, Barnes. Murray right side. Back to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In the corner. Herter with it. Sacramento again missing. 1:15 left in the game. And here's Jones. It's Ingram on the wing. Valanciunas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is the kind of player who never stops working on his game offensively. Valanciunas has expanded out to the three-point line, adding something every season.
52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and Drew DeMorris will be headed to the free throw line. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Over in the corner, Barnes. Murray left side. This one for 3. That shot off. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Ingram with it. Guarded by Murray. No good from Valanciunas. And they go to the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to